Yeah. Alarming for the darkness still owns everything outside. Every comfortable version of myself already tried to convince me that the session could be moved to afternoon. Already loaded, iron already in the room. Electronics has been hit me while the synth wave builds. Every rapper promised that the morning always fills with something permanent, with something worth the sacrifice. Electronic stabs an iron in the permanent device. A discipline replacing motivation as the engine. Every session building something past the outer margin of what comfortable predicted as the limit of my ceiling. Electronic stabs an iron in the permanent revealing. Show up, that is all it takes. Show up, whatever it makes. Every brutal rap, every savage set. Show up, nowhere near done yet. Slick dark stabs, arriving cold. Show up, every story told. Rising harder, rising colder. Show up, getting bolder. Second session of the week, the body filing its complaint. Every muscle sending signals that will make a warrior faint. Ignored every single one that showed up on the floor. The electronics and beneath me while I loaded up some more than last session and last week than the version from before. Every rapper step beyond the comfortable shore into territory that the easy never reaches. Show up, that is everything that iron teaches.
They asked me for the secret, I said
Show up.
They asked again expecting something complex.
I said, show up.
Every single morning,
Show up.
that is the entire formula.
Horn blast explosive while the hype session detonates. Atmospheric trap beneath me while the warrior creates something from the nothing, something from the daily grind. Travis darkness meeting onyx energy combined into something that the atmospheric explosion powers. Every brutal session, every rep, every grinding hours. Bouncing bass beneath me while the tunnel vision locks. Explosive horn blast running completely off the clocks. Every rep a detonation, every set a bomb. Explosive atmospheric keeping everything to calm. Before the storm, before the session, before the iron speaks. Horn blast and bouncing bass running into weeks. Detonate, detonate, detonate. Everything inside. Detonate, detonate. Nowhere left to hide. Every explosive rep, every maximum set. Detonate, detonate, detonate. Nowhere near done yet. Horn blast, firing atmosphere goes dark. Detonate, detonate, detonate. Leaving every mark, exploding harder, exploding faster. Detonate, detonate, becoming master. Second verse, the horn blast, firing harder and more explosive. Travis darkness meeting onyx, roaring totally corrosive of every limitation, every ordinary ceiling. Atmospheric trap beneath the permanent, revealing of a body built for detonation, built for maximum. Every rep a consequence of something platinum, being built from base materials, from showing up regardless. Horn blasting iron in the permanent darkness.
They built a ceiling. The horn blast removed it. They built another one. Every rep removed that one too. Detonate everything. Every session. Every rep. Detonate. 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 Everything inside. Detonate, detonate. Nowhere left to hide. Detonate. Maximum. Oh! Yeah, yeah. Golden era soul sample top while the session opens. Legendary Jay-Z dominance meeting Biggie flow extraordinary. Warm saxophone stabs arriving between the rapid bars. Every golden era session leaving permanent new stars. Walking bass beneath me while the tunnel vision locks. Legendary flow running completely off the clocks. Every rap a statement about what the nothing built. Soul sampling saxophone without a trace of guilt for becoming something that the comfortable predicted never. Golden era soul and I am building permanently clever. Legendary, legendary, built from the ground. Legendary, legendary, hear the iron sound. Every golden rap, every dominant mile. Legendary, legendary, worth every trial. Soul sample, dark saxophone warm. Legendary, legendary, through every storm. Rising golden, rising, legendary, 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 never ordinary. Second verse, the saxophone arriving warmer now. Soul sample underneath while I show the world exactly how the nothing turned to legendary. How the cold became the gold. Walking bass beneath me while the legendary story gets retold. Every rep delivering the golden era lesson. Soul sampling saxophone, the permanent profession of a body and a mindset built from daily iron sessions. Legendary flow delivering the golden era blessings. Legends are not made on good days. Legends are made on the days when everything says stop, and the warrior loads the bar anyway. That is where legends are built, in the golden silence of 5 a.m. Legendary, 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 built from the ground. Legendary, legendary, hear the iron sound. Every golden rap, every dominant mile. Worked every trial. Soul sample, dark saxophone warm. Legendary, through every storm. Rising golden, rising legendary, 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 never ordinary. Legendary, 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 immortal. Dark while the emotional storm opens. Every word I swallowed, every promise left unspoken. Getting fed into the session, getting fed into the rap. Dark and emotional with every single breath of step. Kettle drums beneath me while the choir starts to gather. Every painful chapter, every season, every ladder of a life. They kept on testing what was built inside the chest. Guitar and choir and iron putting everything to rest. Let the darkness try to keep from ever truly forming into something worth the session, worth the early morning. Rise through the storm, rise through the pain, rise through the storm, never the same. Every emotion rap, every brutal set. Rise through the storm, no one near done yet. Guitar dark, dark, dark. Rise through the storm, nothing left to hide. Climbing emotional, climbing real. Rise through the storm, starting to heal. Second verse, the choir building while the guitar plays. Darker every single session, making everything grow harder than the storm, than the season, and the darkness that defined it. Emotional guitar beneath while the warrior designed it into something that the choir recognized as worthy of the singing of the rising of the permanently early morning session, where the emotional and iron combined. Rise through the storm, the only truth the warrior could find. The storm was never the end. The storm was always the beginning. Every warrior knows you do not avoid the storm. You rise through it. Rise. Rise through the storm. Rise through the pain. Rise through the storm. Never the same. Every emotional rap, every brutal set. Rise through the storm. No one near done yet.
It's dark, dark, dark. Rise
while the warrior assumes position. Every single session, every rep a sacred mission. Ancient drum stabs cutting through the tunnel vision. Locked every comfortable ceiling, every limitation. Knocked clean off his foundation by the way the daily show and war. Sin dark beneath me while the warrior keeps growing into something that the ancient drums have always known was coming. Every brutal session, every rep the permanent becoming. Ancient fire, ancient code, ancient fire. Every story told, every warrior rep, every ancient mile. Ancient fire, worth every trial. War drums pounding, lift going dark. Ancient fire, leaving every mark. Striking, ancient, striking harder. Ancient fire, getting darker. Second campaign, the ancient drums arriving louder. Every single session, making everything get prouder of the warrior. Being built beneath the war synth, playing ancient drum stabs underneath the permanent displaying of a potential that the ancient fire preserved through every brutal season, through the every swerve that life attempted. Ancient fire kept the warrior moving. War drums and war synth and the permanently proven.
Ancient warriors did not have motivation. They had commitment. They had the drum. They had the mission. Load the bar. Begin. Ancient fire. Ancient fire, ancient cold, ancient fire. Every story told, every warrior rep, every ancient mile. Ancient fire, worth every trial. War drums pounded, it's going dark. Ancient fire, leaving every mark. Striking, ancient, striking harder. Ancient fire, getting darker. Ancient fire. Ancient cold. Eternal. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So sample dark while the session opens triumphant. Nice cold precision meeting Kanye West. Abundant energy is someone built from nothing into something. Brass ones warm arriving underneath the permanent running of a body toward a version of tomorrow being sculpted. Every comfortable excuse already permanently insulted by the showing up, the grinding in the daily iron. Speaking soul sampling brass horns in the version constantly seeking. From nothing, watch what gets built. From nothing, without shame or guilt. Every trial rep, every dominant mile. From nothing, worth every trial. Soul sample dark brass horns arriving warm. From nothing, through every storm. Rising gold and rising dominant. From nothing, permanent. Second verse, the brass horns building warmer and triumphant. Kanye grandeur meeting Nas co-precision prominent in every rep and every session in the daily accumulation. Soul sample singing underneath the permanent foundation. Being laid in silence while they're comfortable with resting. Brass and iron in the daily permanent testing. To a standard built from nothing into something undeniable. From nothing to the journey undeniable. Nothing. That was the starting point. Nothing becomes something. Rep by rep. Session by session. From nothing. Everything. From nothing. Watch what gets built. From nothing. Without shame or guilt. Everyone you rep, every dominant mile. From nothing. Worth every trial. Soul sample dark brass horns arriving warm. From nothing. Through every storm. Rising gold and rising dominant. From nothing. Permanent. From nothing. Everything.
the session opens, supersonic, buster velocity, meeting technology, electronics. Every single syllable delivered at impossible speed. Electronic right beneath me, giving everything I need to push through every limitation, every wall, every ceiling. Digital encoding, every rapper permanent, revealing of a version built for speed, built for the impossible pace. Electronic stabs in iron while I set the permanent place. Supersonic, supersonic, that is how we move. Supersonic, supersonic, finding every groove, every weapon wreck, like every digital set. Supersonic, supersonic, nowhere near done yet. The digital, dark, electronic code. Supersonic, supersonic, every story told. Moving faster, moving harder. Supersonic, supersonic, getting smarter. Second burst of digital stabs, arriving even sharper. Every single session making everything go harder than the previous one. Little week before the ceiling. Supersonic flow beneath the permanent, revealing of a body built for speed, built for the permanent, refusing to accept the ordinary, built for winning, not for losing. Electronic wave building while the iron meets the hand. Supersonic mentality completely understands. Too fast for doubt, too fast for hesitation, too fast for the version that would quit. Supersonic, every rep, supersonic. Supersonic, supersonic, that is how we move. Supersonic, supersonic, finding every groove, every rapid rap, every digital set. Supersonic, supersonic, nowhere near done yet. Digital, flaw, act, running cold. Supersonic, supersonic, every story told. Moving faster, moving harder. Supersonic, supersonic, getting smarter. Maximum. 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 Yeah. Piano arriving haunting while the mission gets announced. Every single limitation getting firmly denounced by the strings, by the kettle drums, by the daily iron. Every rep a statement that the hunger keeps on firing into something that the comfortable can never manufacture. Piano and strings and iron, every painful chapter being rewritten rep by rap in the cinematic darkness. Every session, every scar delivering the starkness of a journey that the ordinary never volunteers for. Haunting piano playing while the warrior opens every door. The mission never ends. The mission only bends towards something greater, something more. The mission, what we fight for. Piano haunting, strings arrive. The mission keeping us alive. Pushing timid, pushing epic. The mission, nothing like it. Second act, the orchestra increasing all its pressure. Every single session adding something beyond measure to the mission being built in the cinematic silence. Piano and strings combining into permanent defiance against the narrative that comfort tried to author. Every mission needs a warrior willing to go farther than the ordinary and the comfortable than the ceiling. Heart and piano playing for the permanently revealing. The mission does not end when you are tired. The mission does not end when you are sore. The mission does not end when the motivation disappears. The mission only ends when you decide it ends. And warriors never decide that. The mission never ends. The mission only bends towards something greater, something more. The mission, what we fight for. Piano haunting, streams arrive. The mission keeping us alive. Pushing cynic, pushing epic. The mission, nothing like it. The mission. The mission. Eternal. Guitar arriving soft while the wounds are still open. Every word I promised to myself left unspoken. Getting loaded into every rep, into every set. Warm strings building slow beneath the permanent dead of every season that the darkness tried to own me. Every callus on the hand, the iron left to show me that the wounded can become the ones worth watching. Every painful session quietly approaching something on the other side of every broken chapter. Guitar and strings and iron in the permanent thereafter. One more rep, one more mile.
session, the guitar still playing underneath. Every wounded rep delivering another wreath of victory over everything the darkness manufactured. Every string and every iron rep completely fractured. The ceiling, that depression that constructed overhead. One more rap, one more session, and one more reason fed into the engine of the version being carefully constructed. Guitar and strings and iron and the permanently instructed body learning what the mind already knew was possible. One more rap, and every limitation crossable. One more, that is all. Not tomorrow, not the whole journey. Just one more rep, one more step, one more reason to continue. One more rep, one more mile, one more rep, worth every trial, every one step becoming stronger. One more rep, going longer, guitar soft strings about to swell. One more rep, rising out of hell, healing deeper, healing real. One more rep, starting to feel. One more rep, one more mile. Yeah. Allah, Allah, Allah. Alarming for the darkness still owns everything outside. Every comfortable version of myself already tried to convince me that the session could be moved to afternoon, but already loaded, I ain't already in the room. Electronics that's beneath me while the synth wave builds. Every rep a promise that the morning always fills with something permanent, with something worth the sacrifice. Electronic stabs an iron in a permanent device. Discipline replacing motivation as the engine. Every session building something past the outer margin of what comfortable predicted as the limit on my ceiling. Electronic stabs an iron in a permanent revealing. Sure, that is all it takes. Sure, whatever it makes. Every brutal rap, every savage set. Sure, nowhere near done yet. Synth dark stabs arriving cold. Sure, every story told. Rising harder, rising colder. Getting bolder. Second session of the week, the body filing its complaint. Every muscle sending signals that will make a warrior faint. Ignored every single one and showed up on the floor. Electronics and beneath me while I loaded up some more than last session and last week and a version from before. Every rep is step beyond the comfortable shore, into territory that the easy never reaches. Show up. That is everything the iron teaches. They asked me for the secret, I said show up. They asked again expecting something complex, I said show up. Every single morning, show up. That is the entire formula. Show up, that is all it takes. Show up, whatever it makes. Every brutal rap, every savage set. Show up, nowhere near done yet. Synth dark stabs arriving cold. Show up, every story told. Rising harder, rising colder. Show up, getting bolder. Show up. Always. Horn blast explosive while the hype session detonates. Atmospheric trap beneath me while the warrior creates something from the nothing, something from the daily grind. Travis darkness meeting onyx energy combined into something that the atmospheric explosion powers. Every brutal session, every rep, every grinding hours. Bouncing bass beneath me while the tunnel vision locks. Explosive horn blast running completely off the clocks. Every rep a detonation, every set of bomb. Explosive atmospheric keeping everything to calm. Before the storm, before the session, before the iron speaks. Horn blast and bouncing bass running in the weeks. Detonate, everything inside. Detonate, nowhere left to hide. Every explosive rep, every maximum set. Detonate, nowhere near done yet. Horn blast, firing atmosphere goes dark. Detonate, leaving every mark.
master. Singer was the horn blast, firing harder, more explosive. Travis darkness meeting Onyx, wanting totally corrosive. Of every limitation, every ordinary ceiling. Atmosphere a trap beneath the permanent revealing of a body built for detonation, built for maximum. Every rep a consequence of something platinum. Being built from base materials, from showing up regardless. Horn blasting iron in the permanent starkness.
They built a ceiling. The horn blast removed it. They built another one. Every rep removed that one too. Detonate everything. Every session. Every rep.
Detonate!
Maximum. Yeah. Legendary. Legendary. Golden era soul sample while the session opens legendary. Jay-Z dominance meeting Biggie flow extraordinary. Warm saxophone stabs arriving between the rapid bars. Every golden era session leaving permanent new stars. Walking bass beneath me while the tunnel vision locks. Legendary flow running completely off the clocks. Every rep a statement about what the nothing built. Soul sample and saxophone without a trace of guilt for becoming something that the comfortable predicted never. Golden era soul and iron building permanently clever. Legendary built from the ground. Legendary, hear the iron sound.
Every golden rep, every dominant round.
Legendary, worth every crown.
Soul sample, dark saxophone war.
Legendary, through every storm.
Rising golden, rising legendary.
Legendary, never ordinary. Legendary. Legendary, never ordinary. Second verse, the saxophone arriving warmer now. Soul sample underneath while I show the world exactly how the nothing turned to legendary. How the cold became the gold. Walking bass beneath me while the legendary story gets retold. Every rep delivering the golden era lesson. Soul sample and saxophone, the permanent profession of a body and a mindset built from daily iron sessions. Legendary flow delivering the golden era blessings.
Legends are not made on good days.
Legends are made on the days
Legends are made on the days
when everything says stop.
and the warrior blows the bar anyway.
That is where legends are built.
In the golden silence of 5 a.m.
Legendary.
Legendary, built from the ground.
Legendary, hear the iron sound.
Every golden rep, every dominant mile.
Legendary, worth every trial.
Soul sample, dark saxophone war.
Legendary, through every storm.
Rising golden, rising
Legendary, never ordinary. Legendary. Legendary, never ordinary. Legendary. Immortal.
Rise through the storm. Rise through the pain. Yeah, guitar arriving dark while the emotional storm opens. Every word I swallowed, every promise left unspoken. Getting fed into the session, getting fed into the rap. Dark and emotional with every single breath that step. Kettle drums beneath me while the choir starts to gather. Every painful chapter, every season, every lather of a life that kept on testing what was built inside the chest. Guitar and choir and I am putting everything to rest. Let the darkness try to keep from ever truly forming into something worth this session, worth the early morning. Rise through the storm, rise through the pain, rise through the storm, never the same. Every emotional rep, every brutal set. Rise through the storm, nowhere near done yet. It's our dark, dark building wide. Rise through the storm, nothing left to hide. Climbing emotional, climbing real. Rise through the storm, starting to heal. Second verse, the quiet building while the guitar plays darker. Every single session making everything grow harder than the storm, than the season, than the darkness that defined it. Emotional guitar beneath while the warrior designed it into something that the choir recognized as worthy of the singing, of the rising, of the permanently early morning session where the emotional and iron combined. Rise through the storm, the only truth the warrior could find. The storm was never the end. The storm was always the beginning. Every warrior knows you do not avoid the storm, you rise through it. Rise, rise through the storm, rise through the pain, rise through the storm, never the same. Every emotional rep, every brutal set. Rise through the storm, nowhere near done yet. Kids are dark, dark building wide. Rise through the storm, nothing left to hide. Climbing emotional, climbing real. Rise through the storm, starting to heal. Rise through the storm, rise through the pain, 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 pain. Rising. War drums opening while the warrior assumes position. Every single session, every rep a sacred mission. Ancient drum stabs cutting through the tunnel vision. Locked every comfortable ceiling, every limitation. Not clean off its foundation by the way the daily showing war since dark beneath me while the warrior keeps growing into something that the ancient drums have always known was coming. Every brutal session, every rep the permanent becoming. Ancient fire, ancient and cold. Ancient fire, every story told. Every warrior rep, every ancient mile. Ancient fire with every trial. War drums pounding, since going dark. Ancient fire, leaving every mark. Striking ancient, striking harder. Ancient fire, getting darker. Second campaign, the ancient drums arriving louder. Every single session making everything get prouder of the warrior being built beneath the war synth, playing ancient drum stabs underneath the permanent displaying of a potential that the ancient fire preserved through every brutal season, through to every swerve that life attempted. Ancient fire kept the warrior moving. War drums and war synth and the permanently proven. Ancient warriors did not have motivation. They had commitment. They had the drum. They had the mission. Load the bar. Begin. Ancient fire! Ancient fire, ancient and cold. Ancient fire, striking harder. Ancient fire, getting darker. Ancient fire, ancient cold, eternal. Nothing. Yeah. Soul sample dark while the session opens triumphant. Nas co-precision meeting Kanye West abundant. Energy of someone built from nothing into something. Brass horns warm arriving underneath the permanent running of a body toward a version of tomorrow being sculpted. Every comfortable excuse already permanently insulted by the showing up, the grinding, and the daily iron speaking. Soul sample and brass horns in the version constantly seeking.
From nothing.
Watch what gets built
From nothing.
without shame or guilt. Every trying rep, every dominant mind. From nothing, worth every trial. Soul sample, dark brass horns arriving warm.
From nothing.
Through every storm, rising golden, rising dominant. From nothing, permanent. Second verse, the brass horns building warmer and triumphant. Kanye grandeur meeting Nas co-precision. Prominent every rep in every session in the daily accumulation. Soul sample singing underneath the permanent foundation. Being laid in silence while the comfortable will rest it. Brass and iron in the daily permanent attested to a standard built from nothing into something undeniable. From nothing, and the journey undeniable. Nothing. That was the starting point. Nothing becomes something. Rep by rep, session by session. From nothing, everything.
From nothing.
Watch what gets built
From nothing.
without shame or guilt. Every time you rep, every dominant mile. From nothing, worth every trial. Soul sample, dark brass horns arriving warm.
From nothing.
Through every storm, rising golden, rising dominant. From nothing, permanent.
From nothing. From nothing.
Everything. Digital stands firing while the session open. Supersonic, buster velocity, meeting tech, manic, electronic. Every single syllable delivered at impossible speed. Electronic way beneath me, giving everything I need to push through every limitation, every wall, every ceiling. Digital encoding every rep, a permanent revealing of a version built for speed, built for the impossible pace. Electronic stabs and iron while I set the permanent place. Supersonic, that is how we move. Supersonic, fighting every groove, every rappy rap, every digital set. Supersonic, nowhere near done yet. Digital, dark, black, click, cold. Supersonic, every story told. Moving faster, moving harder. Supersonic, getting smarter. Second verse, the digital stabs arriving even sharper. Every single session making everything go harder than the previous one in the week before the ceiling. Supersonic flow beneath the permanent revealing of a body built for speed, built for the permanent, refusing to accept the ordinary, built for winning, not for losing. Electronic wave building while the iron meets the hand. Supersonic mentality completely understands.
Too fast for doubt. Too fast for hesitation. Too fast for the version that would quit.
Supersonic! Every rep! Supersonic! That is how we move!
running while the mission gets announced. Every single limitation getting firmly denounced by the strings, by the kettle drums, by the daily iron. Every rep a statement that the hunger keeps on firing into something that the comfortable could never manufacture. Piano with strings and iron. Every painful chapter being rewritten, rep by repping the cinematic darkness. Every session, every scar delivering the starkness of a journey that the order never volunteers for. Haunted piano playing while the warrior opens every door. The mission never ends. The mission only bends towards something greater, something more. The mission, what we fight for. Piano haunting strings arise. The mission keeping us alive. Pushing every. The mission, nothing like it. All this pressure, every single session adding something beyond measure to the mission being built in the cinematic silence. Piano and strings combining with the permanent defiance against the narrative that comfort tried to author. Every mission needs a warrior willing to go farther than the ordinary, than the comfortable, than the ceiling. Haunted piano playing for the permanently revealing. The mission does not end when you are tired. The mission does not end when you are sore. The mission does not end when the motivation disappears. The mission only ends when you decide it ends. And warriors never decide that. The mission never ends. The mission never ends towards something greater, something more. The mission, what we fight for. Piano haunting strings arise. The mission keeping us alive. Pushing every. The mission, nothing like it. The mission, eternal. Starting to feel one more rep, yeah. Guitar riding soft while the wounds are still open. Every word I promised to myself left unspoken. Getting loaded into every rep, into every set. Warm strings building slow beneath the permanent debt of every season that the darkness tried to own me. Every callus on the hand that iron left to show me that the wounded can become the ones worth watching. Every painful session quietly approaching something on the other side of every broken chapter. Guitar strings and iron and the permanent thereafter. One more rep, one more mile, one more rep worth every trial, every wounded step becoming stronger. One more rep, going longer. Guitar soft, strings about to swell. One more rep, rising out of hell. Healing deeper, healing real. One more rep, starting to feel. Yeah. Second session, the guitar still playing underneath. Every wounded rep delivering another wreath of victory over everything the darkness manufactured. Every string and every iron rep completely fractured. The ceiling that depression that constructed overhead. One more rep, one more session, and one more reason fed into the engine of the version being carefully constructed. Guitar and strings and iron and the permanently instructed body learning what the mind already knew was possible. One more rep in every limitation crossable. One more. That is all. Not tomorrow, not the whole journey. Just one more rep. One more step. One more reason to continue.